Hey guys, my name is Tom Kroll, and today I'm going to give you some outstanding, usable advice that you can implement right now to get immediate results to deal with any problem that you may be facing. So let's get started. All right, guys, so here's the deal. I recently had a friend who was dealing with a big, nasty challenge at work. He is a thought leader, a owner of multiple businesses, very, very wealthy individual, and a close dear friend. And what would happen was every time we would speak, every time we would hang out and be with other peers, this problem would come up for months and months and months. This problem would come up. What's going to happen? What am I afraid of? What's the future look like? How am I going to deal with this? What strategy should I use or not use? What is the most effective strategy to use? Making a catastrophe out of all these different possible scenarios. You know the deal, right? Anytime you have a fear or a frustration of an outcome of a challenge that you're dealing with, there's a tendency for us as entrepreneurs to kind of get it off our chest and talk to everybody. But I'm going to show you right now a suggestion, a recommendation that I had given this individual that will help nip this in the bud immediately and get you some great results, something that I really want you to implement right now to get this result. I call the 100 to 1 rule. It's very, very simple. So what most of us do is when we have a big challenge, a big hurdle, what we do is we tend to do the 1 to 100 rule. That's the protocol that most of us just by nature seem to follow, right? What we do is we give one little percent of the problem to 100 different people. This could be everybody, friends, families, peers, business associates, mentors, and mentees, right? We just seem to not be able to get this off our chest. We want to talk with everyone about this big mounting mountain that we have to overcome. And really, that is super ineffective. Most people have absolutely no ability to help you, although they might give you very short-term feel-good solutions. In the interim, they have not been to or are currently at the destination that you are trying to get to. So they really can't help you. But what we do is we feel just for a very short while good that we got it off our chest and put it on somebody else's. This is not a good solution. Giving 1% to 100 people is not a good idea. What I had suggested to my buddy to do was instead to give 100% of the problem to one person. So what we did is I helped him identify a person who was already at the destination he was trying to get to, who had already dealt with this problem, was very familiar with it, and knew exactly what to do, and in his case, more importantly, what not to do. So I had given him this advice, and he went and did it. We picked out the person, and he went and had lunch with this person. And this individual, guess what happened? Gave him exactly the advice that he needed in order to solve this problem. He went over with him that everything he was worried about happening as a catastrophe in the future was really just a mouse under the bed, not a monster. Nothing to worry about there. Gave him some very, very good strategies. One in particular, one strategy that completely changed the whole game was a completely new thought that he had not even considered before. He was going down a road thinking he had no other options, and it turned out that this road wasn't even the road he should be on. So we picked him up and put him on a different road. Long story short is this individual now, my buddy, is totally relaxed, dealing with the problem. He's almost out of it, and his life is better. His family life is better. So he has more enjoyment out of life. He's dealing with the problem in a constructive way from a person who gave him advice, who has already solved this issue. So what I want you to do is think about a problem that you have, something that you're facing. Instead of being that person in the group that brings everybody down by constantly talking and rehashing this problem in just part to multiple people, don't be that person. Don't let that problem spill into multiple areas of your life. Instead, pick a person that you know or a person that you want to meet who has already solved this problem. plan a meeting with that person and give 100% of the problem, the whole problem in all of its glory, with all of its complexities and intricacies and all of that, and give it to one person whose advice you follow. It's got to be a person you trust. So again, we call it the, instead of the 1 to 100, we call it the 100 to 1 method for problem solving. It's something that I have given advice on in the past. It works. It's amazing. It'll uncomplicate and unclutter your life so that this problem is not the only thing you're known for in your circle. And this way you can lift other people, not have to let it spill over into every area. So let me know what you think. If you want to remain anonymous in this one, I totally understand. So sign in anonymously, make a post below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I'd love to hear about a problem that you're going through, or one that you especially have went through and overcame. And if you want to remain anonymous, again, that's okay. But tell us about the problem that you had. I'd love to read about it and learn more about how you overcame it. That is always an interesting topic to me. So God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Implement this right now. Remember, if a person has not been at the destination or is not at the destination you want to get to, do not share the problem with them. They almost certainly cannot help you. So enjoy. Have a great day, and hopefully this leads to more peace for you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.